Political activist and conservative media personality Charlie Kirk shot and killed.
Charlie Kirk's memory be a blessing, and our prayers are with his family. A young man was murdered in cold blood while expressing his political views.
Hey everyone, welcome to the first ever video from the Freedom Boys. Today's we're going to be talking about the recent assassination of Charlie Kirk, a well-known conservative activist and leader for the conservative youth movement.
So unfortunately, on September 10th, 2025, Charlie Kirk was assassinated at around 12:20 p.m. on the Utah Valley University campus.
He was assassinated via a single gunshot wound to the neck right around this area.
Yeah, and he was shot shortly after, or actually immediately after, he was asked a question about transgenders in America, which he then responded with, "How does gang violence play?"
He responded with, "Counting or not counting gang violence."
Yeah.
And then was shot. Very unfortunately.
Yep. And I think there's a couple points you want to talk about.
Yeah. Starting with, I've noticed on a lot of social media outlets, or like even YouTube, even things like that. You know, like even this platform that we're using, I've seen a lot of people making fun of his death, laughing about it, celebrating it, and not celebrating in the sense like he had a good life or anything like that, as in like he deserved to die, which is so wrong, unbelievably. No matter what side you are on, like, we're very right-sided, clearly, but we would never wish death upon anyone on the left side. And we know people from the left side. Most of them are pretty good. It's just that solid few, right, that are just so problematic.
Yeah. I think it's pretty, like, it's horrible when you see, like, when you hear about someone dying and you start celebrating, you start screaming, yeah, right? And that's horrible, because even, like, in class, when I heard about the news, when someone yelled out in class, we were doing some work or whatever, and I just saw people around me going, yay, right? And luckily there was other people too who were like, oh no, like what the hell, you know, like,
yeah, that kind of stuff, right? And then we had an experience with someone who thought that he deserved to die, and then also had the audacity to say that the president should die, right?
Yeah.
Regardless of whether or not you agree with said president, he still shouldn't die.
Still
right?
a human being.
He's a human being.
Has
no one
a
should
family. He also has
He has a family.
daughters,
He has multiple
sons.
kids. He has wife,
grandchildren.
right? Like, that would be horrible, right? It's just horrible to ever like celebrate anything like that. And I believe the person that we're talking about, their exact words were, "I hope Trump gets shot next, like Charlie." Right? Like, that was just such an out of pocket. I was stunned for like 10 seconds. I was like, what?
That's the same that happened to me in class too. Like, I was like,
how are you celebrating this? How is this good? How is this like something that you want, right?
exactly. I was like, what in the world? Like why are you reacting like this, right? And I was stunned. I was like I already knew that he had so slim of a chance of making it because of where the gunshot was, where the wound was, but I was still stunned.
No, yeah, he texted me, and I said multiple times, he still has a chance. And like, I knew that, like, I mean, he got hit in the neck, like, it was bad.
Like,
but I was
right
still
here.
there, like, just hoping, praying,
Yeah.
like, he's gonna make it, right? He's gonna make it, right? Right?
Yeah.
And he unfortunately didn't, and I heard about the news, and I literally had to take time off of work to, like, fully process what happened.
Yeah, and no one should be making fun of, poking fun at someone's death just because you didn't like them, right? You should still have the moral compass, the morality to say, holy crap, that's not good, right? Like,
yeah, no matter what, right? Like when Joe Biden was diagnosed with dementia, I was sad because this was still an influential man. Sure, I didn't agree with him, but he's still a human being.
Yeah, also when he was diagnosed with cancer, like,
Yeah.
8 months ago, like,
It was a solid amount ago. Yeah, early summer.
Like maybe before the summer, and I was like, oh shoot, hopefully he like recovers.
I hope he recovered, right?
Yeah.
Because I would never wish death upon another human being, because that's just so horribly wrong.
Yeah, and I think this this whole experience, this whole like event, has started to wake up America and wake up other parts of the world, just because of like what people are reacting about it, what happened in the first place, right? Some guy shot
Someone for speaking
a conservative
his-
activist just for speaking his mind, just
speaking
for
his mind,
speaking.
right? He was a father. He was
Exactly.
he was a son.
Yeah, just for practicing free speech.
Yeah.
And I think this is starting to wake up people who may have been like centrist, moderate, right, to start shifting to the right, just because they don't want to see that. They want to see the world actually be governed by people who are good, right? People who don't make fun of someone dying.
People who don't kill, right?
Exactly.
And as always, we're not saying that everyone on the left side is bad,
Yeah.
right? There are definitely we have friends,
plenty of
plenty of
left-sided
friends,
friends.
many friends. My parents are left-sided, right? Like they're fine, right? They do it in a responsible way. They're just like, okay, yeah, I don't agree with what President Trump is saying, right? And that's okay.
That's fine.
But wishing death on someone, that's where it crosses the line from being just on the blue side to being an extremist,
Yeah.
right? That's where you cross the line. That's horrible.
Because the people like showing quotes from Charlie without showing the whole quote,
Yeah.
like the empathy quote. People who
Yeah.
see that stuff on Instagram or TikTok or YouTube, research it. Don't just see it and believe it, right?
Yeah, I
Actually
encourage
research
everyone
it.
to look up like what the full quote was, right?
Yeah, like research exactly what he said. Don't just take everything for what they say.
Because he said, yes, people are using the thing that he said, and he did say this. He did say that
Yeah.
he hates the word empathy. But right after that, he said, I believe a better word is compassion
Or sympathy.
or sympathy,
yeah.
right? That is definitely, like, compassion and sympathy are definitely words that are used all the time, and they're very positive words. He just didn't like the use of empathy because he doesn't fully believe that you can ever truly experience what someone's
Yeah.
been through, and that is a very true statement, right? Like, I'm not going to understand exactly what he's been through, but
Yeah.
he's also not going to understand exactly what I've been
Yeah,
through,
exactly.
right?
Because he believed that empathy was a new age term made up, and it sounded dangerous. Because sympathy is a better word, because you can never feel what someone's feeling, and people always you should be feeling for that person, not feeling with that person.
Yeah,
right?
everybody goes through things differently.
Yeah,
right?
I could read off the actual quote right now.
Yeah, actually,
Right.
that's probably a good idea, and I'm going to pop it up on the screen.
So he said, I can't stand the word empathy. I think empathy is a made up new age term and it does a lot of damage. Sympathy is a better word, because empathy means you are actually feeling what another person felt, and no one can feel what another person feels.
Which is totally true.
Yes.
110% true. I can't feel exactly what he's feeling in this moment, right? We responded to the actual event of Charlie dying in two very different ways, right? I took time off work. He went straight and was like, I'm gonna start putting stuff out there and being like,
Yeah.
hey, this was wrong, right?
Yeah, like I'm not a very emotional person. Like I didn't cry that much, but I was definitely stunned, and I was definitely like just completely in shock of what was happening. And I think that's definitely waking up America. I think this is the real turning point of America.
Yeah, which is what Charlie believed in.
I think next.
Should probably bring up
his
Charlie's family. Yes, he had 2 children. He has
A 1-year-old son and a
1-year-old
3-year-old
son and
daughter.
a 3-year-old daughter. Yes, and
His
I don't know if
wife.
we mentioned this,
What?
but his 1-year-old son actually ended up running up to him after he was shot and witnessed his father bleeding out on the
Yeah.
floor.
Because his son heard the gunshot and started running to his father because he was scared.
Yeah,
So,
and that's
but
an
then-
understandable, right? Like, I would run to my father if
Exactly.
I heard a gunshot go off, right? It's a valid
Especially
response.
when you're 1-year-old and you don't know what the hell is happening.
Yeah, it's loud, it's scary, there are people yelling. Your natural response is to run to someone who can protect you, and
Exactly.
Charlie was able to protect his son. Unfortunately,
So he
his son
couldn't.
didn't know that Charlie was the very
Victim.
unfortunate victim of the attack.
Yeah. And if you haven't already, go watch this Erica Kirk's video about Charlie Kirk, because that video is like it's a great video. Just watch it. Just listen to it while you're doing your laundry, while you're doing the chores,
While you're cooking dinner or something.
Exactly.
And I'll leave the link to the video down in the description so you can go find it.
Listen to the video. Put your headphones in. Just have it on your speaker or on your phone. Right, listen to it.
It's a good video.
It's a great video. Yeah.
It really brings to light how
loved Charlie was by his family.
Yeah, how much he how much he loved his family. Yeah. And how much he loved the people around him. He was such a caring and kind man.
Yeah, he never hurt anyone. He never wished harm on anybody. He was always a good person. And because Charlie stood for free speech. He stood for like peaceful and open debate.
He believed very heavily in the First Amendment.
Yeah, and I think that Charlie's kids will grow up to know that their father died for a great cause.
For freedom.
Exactly.
For America. He died for what he believed in.
Yes.
And he shouldn't have had to.
Yeah.
But him doing that has woken so many people up,
yes.
right? And I mean, like, it's one of those things where it's just like, actually one of the, I don't remember if he's a politician or whatever. I forget his name, but he said something in a tweet that he put out, or something on X, where it was like, I don't know if there was a far left extremist who was like Yamamoto, who said that we've just awoken the sleeping giant, but they definitely have, and it's very clear.
And Charlie Kirk was just one person, but behind that one person were hundreds of millions of people who were ready to follow him, right?
Exactly.
He started a great youth movement called Turning Point USA, and there's, I think it's over 100, like 500 colleges and high schools that have a TPUSA chapter. At our high school, we just started one, and this was before the assassination, and we didn't know this was going to happen. Like, we wanted Charlie to come to our high school.
We wanted to meet him. We wanted to discuss
I would
with
have
him.
loved to meet him, and unfortunately, now we can't do that.
Yeah, it's really unfortunate.
Yeah. And it's sad.
Last message that we want to leave you with is violence is never the answer in
Never.
any circumstance. If someone disagrees with you, talk with them. Never fight them. If you find yourself getting to a point where you want to, take a step back. Learn from what Charlie did. Take a step back. Drink some water. Then come back respectfully, calmly, with your mind clear, right? Violence never solves anything. You lose the point behind your argument when you use violence.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, that's
just use your words. That's kind of the reason
use
why
your words, not your
we
fists.
have vocal cords.
Exactly. Yeah, use what you can. That's not here, right?
Yeah.
Especially not firearms. Firearms are in no way. They should not be used to harm other humans. That's not what they're.
If you don't like it,
right? They're designed to protect you, and we'll definitely do a video on the Second Amendment and our beliefs in that. But we both believe very heavily that firearms are good.
They're essential for protecting the citizens of the country. Like, because as soon as the government or anyone starts to become tyrannical, then the
first step that they're going to take is taking away the firearms.
Exactly. Like, that's what the Biden administration is trying to do. They're trying to take away firearms, trying to ban guns, and
that's the fastest way that you can take something over. But anyways, we'll cover all that in a different.
Yeah, we'll talk about that in a different video.
So thank you guys so much for watching.
Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you'd like to see more of this type of content,
or you'd like to see us cover a topic that you're interested in. Feel free to leave it in the comments or send us an email.
The email will be in the description of this video, and it's in the channel description.
So go ahead and check that out. Give us a little bit of love there. Check out our channel. Check out our other videos. I mean, this is our first one, so there really won't be anything else for a little bit. We'll probably have some shorts up, but stuff like that. Yeah. But we'll see you in the next one. Stay patriotic. God bless America.
To be remembered. I mean, if I die, everything just goes away. How would you, if you could be associated with one thing, how would you want to be remembered?
I want to be remembered for courage for my faith.